I guess Snapshots come out on Thursday now instead of Wednesday? Okay, whatever. Guess I'm readjusting my schedule yet again for the Minecraft. Anyways, welcome to the newest Minecraft Snapshot, where we have two big and exciting things to take a look at. So let's get started with the first one. Now this update has two huge new things added into it. The first being the Allay. And this is going to be my first look at the Allay, and I'm so very, very, very excited. Oh, he's so cute. Hello? Hello, friend. He makes such a nice sound. Now these allies can be found in two places. They can be found in the Pillagers outposts and also in the Woodland Mansions. Two things that I feel like we don't often visit because there's not much point, but now there is a point because we can go and find this guy. Alright, let's test him out. Come here, little dude. He's picked up the dirt. Now if I throw the dirt around... He's so cute. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, this guy is good. Oh, I'm dying inside. Sir, they're over here. Okay, he's a little slow, but he'll... Oh, this is good. Guys, look at him go. I love him. I love him more than I thought I would. Come on, bring the dirt back to me, please. All 64, you're so good, yes. So good. Oh, I love him. I wonder if there's gonna be like a way where we can capture him and like carry him in our inventory. I think that could be really useful so we can bring him on adventures and trips and like big building projects that are far away, or you know, actually be able to take him home from the Woodland Mansion. Or we're just gonna have to lead him very far away, slowly, like lure him with dirt to a place, which sounds painful, but I will do it to have this cute little guy as a friend. But I guess the next thing we should talk about is his affiliation with note blocks. So this guy shows up. Let's give him the dirt. Now he'll be hunting for dirt. He'll be attracted to me, but instead, let's make him attracted to the note block. Now watch what he's gonna do. For the next 30 seconds, he's gonna pick up all these items and chuck them at the note block. Yay! Go ahead, little guy. All the dirt you could possibly want. Yup. As long as we occasionally hit the note block, that note block will be his favorite thing instead of us being his favorite thing. And I'll focus on throwing them at it. And he's so good at it. You're doing such a good job, little guy. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, I'm so proud of you. He's just picking them up and throwing them around the note block, which I guess is a pretty interesting thing, is that he'll keep picking them up and keep throwing it. So if he misses, say, the hopper system that's underneath your machine, you don't actually have to worry about that, because eventually he'll pick it back up and throw it back in again. So that's good. I think he's really cool and I love him. But that's what he does. This is who he is. That's the Allay in a nutshell. I think he's gonna be super useful and really fun to play farms with, and honestly just a great pet to have. I mean, look at him. He's so good. And then you can just take the dirt and turn him off. But I do think the one thing we're missing is a way to carry him with us and store him, kind of like an axolotl. Either that, or can we actually... Come here, little guy. I need to know. Okay, good. Okay, we can leash him. And it does seem he's pretty receptive to the leash. So I guess we don't need a way to put him in a bucket or anything, because we can just lead him around like this. Like, he seems way more receptive than and willing like to follow than other animals are. Like, he seems eager to come with you when you leash him, which I think is a good thing, because he wants to follow you. Like, he wants to be your friend and your pet and help you out. So you can just lead them wherever you need to go, and they'll come along and they'll follow you. They're very cute. I think they're adorable, and I'm very happy with them. I love this style. I love the blue coloring and stuff. And he seems like a Vex. Actually, I kind of want to compare him to a Vex. Yeah, this is the Vex. And he kind of has a similar feel to him, only friendlier. Like, the wings are exactly the same, which I really like. I also noticed that they're not attacking each other, which I think is also pretty good, considering they're supposed to spawn in the same places as the Vexes are. But yeah, he kind of has a similar feel to the Vex, and I think that was good inspiration to go after. So he still feels very Minecrafty, because he's just a friendly Vex. But now, it's time for us to teleport to the second, and honestly the last part about this update. There's only 2 big parts to this update, which is the updated Ancient City. Alright, I'm in spectator mode, and I'm here to take a look at the updated city. I'm noticing a lot more light blue wool being added in, which I think is an interesting and really pretty touch. It kind of ties in pretty nicely with the shulk sensors all about and stuff. I'm also noticing some of these in the center here, which weren't here before, which looks like they have ladders that lead down into like an inner corridor that you can kind of explore. We also notice that there's shulk spreading throughout it, and this right here are shulk shriekers, which we know if we walk over will spawn in a warden. We also got a lot of the candles, and yeah, I'm noticing these torches are normal, which I think is a bit weird. I'm pretty sure those should probably be the blue nether torches, because we have those, so soul torches. We have another big room that looks almost like a graveyard here as well, which also has the chests and stuff. We'll take a look in the chests in a moment. But yeah, the shulk is spreading throughout it. It's a bit laggy, because my game's trying to comprehend a lot of things being built. There's more of those tunnel things. This is also connected to one of the mine shafts, which is interesting. But overall, it's very pretty. I liked the last one better, the one from the Snapshot better personally. It felt a lot more closed off and a lot more dangerous. This is missing the shulks being everywhere that can kind of set off the alarm. This doesn't feel like it's gonna be as terrifying to wander through, just because there's not as many shulks as there originally was, and therefore there's less chance of summoning the warden, who is supposed to be the scary part about this and the reason you have to shift about. Yeah, I don't know, it's not as terrifying as it was in the Snapshot, and I was kind of hoping for terrifying. Like, it's grand and it's big, but I don't know. I liked the experimental Snapshot version better. This is kind of cool. I don't know what the purpose of this is. Like a weird window thing. The rooms don't make much sense to me. Like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a ruin also. This is a geode, and there's, what? Wait. Ooh. Wait a second. What is... Hello? What? What is... What? What? Huh? Anyone else a little confused? Wait, what? Is this... I realize I'm not talking much because I'm just confused. I'm very... What is this? This is just one of the rooms. And then you got like a dart. What happens if I shoot that? Oh, it just lights the torch up. This is like a redstone experiment. Like, there's a book here which lets you play with, like, when you flip the book, that comes on. It'd be kind of fun if a book actually spawned on there with like creepy sayings or something in a foreign language. That could be a fun lore thing that's added in. What else have we got? We've got more redstone. I don't understand. I'm creeped out. But there's experiments going on in here. I did not expect this. I didn't think this was gonna be a thing. I was just like exploring, having a grand time, and yeah, this is cool. I like this. I don't know what this means, but it'd be cool. Nice. Okay. Alright, okay. So there's some fun little surprises here. There's some experimentation happening. Also, there was a chest right here. What? That's so... I am confused by this place. I just opened the chest and there was just a golden carrot in it. So there's some interesting things about this. I like rooms like that. That was a good surprise to like just randomly come across. So that was cool. Let's take a look and see what's in some of these chests. Chests activate the shulks. I forgot about that. Well, we got some of the iron leggings. They don't have the new enchant on them, which is interesting. You can also get like XP, bones, and candles. Oh, we can get Lena Arena's Other Side CD, so you can find those there, so that's kind of cool. So that one has the CD. Glowberries. Oh! Gilded! Another music disc. You can get diamond horse armor, so that's some random books, which is fun. There's those soul torches that I was talking about earlier. Diamond leggings with curse abiding. You got saddles. You've got a Fortune 3 Efficiency 5 diamond toe. Okay. But that does seem to be kind of how this has been updated. It's been made bigger. There's some creepy secret rooms that make exploring it a lot more interesting and engaging. The warden isn't going to be as easily summoned unless you're actually out there for loot. If you're out there for loot, you're gonna summon him with the chests and stuff pretty easily. It's gonna be kind of tricky not to, which, you know, I think is good. You want a bit of challenge getting your stuff. Like, what's this? Like, there's bridges, and it's so in-depth, and it's really cool. I do think it's missing some of the creep factor, like the darkness. It doesn't feel as dark as the original Snapshot is, so I still think some adjusting needs to be made to make this creepier, because this feels like an abandoned city, but this doesn't feel like an abandoned city that now has dark and evil creatures living in it. So I'm hoping they go darker. Something to note about these guys here, I had made this note actually in my video about how boats and chests, when you break them, they stay a boat and chest, and how I had wished minecarts did the same with their thing. Well, they now do. They listened to me, and I'm sure lots of people were saying it, but they had the exact same thought I had, and they made it a reality. So now when you break a chest in a cart, you'll get the chest in the cart. You won't separate them. Like, same with the boats now, which I think is great, and I'm very, very happy about that. Also, just like a minor thing, note blocks, only wool breaks the sound, stops the sound of a note block now. So you can now have note blocks with blocks on top of it and all around it, and still play them, which is great. Which is something that always bugged me, was that you had to have like a space above your note block in order to play it. If you get a catalyst and a cat, you get the advancement, which is a purple one, interesting enough, called It Spreads, which is skill a mob near a stroke catalyst. So there's a new advancement there, which is cool. Something else really important to know about these guys, and something that I think is really, really huge. I just placed this guy. He cannot summon a warden. Because I placed him. Like, I could do this as much as I want. He's not going to summon a warden. Because I placed him. Also, say if this guy spawned one in, like you had Shulk Catalyst, these guys can occasionally spawn in. He will also not summon a warden. As you can see, like, I've gone over this guy like 5 times. No warden has been summoned. We can't summon wardens by picking these guys up and placing them in random places anymore. Instead, it has to be one of the Shulk things that naturally spawns in this dungeon. Those are the only ones that can spawn these guys in now. Well, I'm kind of sad about that. I also understand why they did it. I personally really love this block and think it has a lot of cool builds and sound and atmosphere uses. that I wouldn't have been able to use the block for if I had to live with the fear of it summoning a warden every time I go past it. What I kind of hope they do is find a way to disable its warden spawning to the point where we can turn it on and off. So that way we can still have our warden farms and stuff, or have big arena battles summoning wardens and fighting them and doing all that cool stuff. Or we can just use this block as a cool decorative and atmosphere piece. And that's all of it. It's quite a bit in this episode. There's a lot of cool updates revolving this fortress thing, and with even some very big changes with the shulk sensor, which we talked about. And then we of course have the Allay, who I think is wonderful, and I'm really excited to see what so many creative creators and Minecraft players are going to be able to do with him. I think he's going to change the game and change it for the better. But I want to know what your thoughts of this update are, especially in related to the shulk sensor update and to the Allay. So let me know what your thoughts of it all are in the comments below. Do you agree with me, disagree, or do you have thoughts completely different? I want to know them all. But this is all the time we have for today. I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye!